Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the warmly welcome you all to the workshop series, codefest workshop series. So today we'll be doing 2 sessions for Scratch and Unity. So before we start the session, we will give you a brief introduction about the quiz competition and the coding competition. Okay. In the coding competition, there will be 2 categories. One category is the coding contest for junior from grade 6 to 9, and other category is to the senior session from grade 10 to and up onwards. So what you have to do is you have to develop an application for e-learning, and you are free to use any tool to design the application, and also it should be informative and interesting one. You cannot come up with a solution which is an integration of a framework, since we are mainly focusing on the code written by yourself. So there are a few rules that you should follow in the coding contest. The first one is you should follow the theme. The theme is you should follow the theme first. Then there can be maximum 5 members in a team. So all team members are required to be from the same school. School can have multiple groups, but one student cannot represent 2 teams. And also there will be 2 rounds in this competition. So for the first round, for the initial round, it will be held on 2nd week of the October, and 2 groups will be selected for the final. In the final round, it will held on 6th of November, and 3 groups will be selected as the winner, first runners and the second runners. So mainly focus on, in this competition, we mainly focus on the code written by yourself and how much your idea is innovative. Okay, next, on behalf of the quiz team, I like to invite Ms. Shalini Rupasinghe to give an introduction about the quiz competition.
Thank you, Pifini, for inviting me. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to give an introduction of ICT quiz competition. Now here, now you can see the competition has 3 rounds, and the top 8 teams will be selected for the final round on a stage. When we consider the eligibility for the competition, it's open for secondary school students from grade 10 to grade 13. For the initial level of the competition, one school must finalize 1 team of 3 members. So the team size is 3. Then the syllabus, the questions are coming from ICT A-level syllabus and ICT general knowledge, right? Okay, now we'll see what are the rules and regulations of the competition. As I mentioned earlier, from one school, 1 team is allowed to participate, right? A team can have maximum 3 members. When answering the questions, team members can discuss with themselves. A panel of judges will choose a winner and 2 runner-up teams, and their decision will be a final decision. So if you are selecting for round 2 and round 3, we'll inform it to you from your teacher in charge. So these are the rules and regulations of ICT quiz competition. So as I mentioned earlier, in this competition, there are 3 rounds, round 1, round 2, and round 3. Now we will see details about these rounds, right? Okay. Initial round, the first round, we are planning to have it on 2nd of October 2020. Any school which has registered 1 team is eligible for selection process. So when we consider the evaluation criteria, there will be an online quiz with 20 questions in 30 minutes. So when you are participating in the quiz, you should provide necessary facilities like proper internet connection and equipments like a laptop or PC. So you need to prepare these things since this is an online quiz. So it's the special requirement of the initial round, right? Okay, now we'll see the details of second round. Now we'll see the details of second round. Now I think you can see these details on the screen. So it's planned to have on 5th of November in 2020. The teams who score more than 75% from the first round will be selected to the second round. So it's the selection process. And here also we are giving online quiz with 30 questions in 30 minutes. But to participate to the second round, to this quiz, you need to come to the SLIIT premises, right? So it's the special requirement. To participate to the second round, you need to come to the SLIIT premises. Okay, in the next slide, we can see the details of final round. The final round, the third round, it will be on 6th of November. 8 teams who score highest mark from the second round will be selected to the final round. So in the final round, we'll give on stage face-to-face quiz. There will be a quiz master. The quiz master will ask questions. So as the special requirement to participate to the final round, you need to come to the SLIIT premises. So these are the details about final round. Actually, it's about the ICT quiz competition. If you refer our website, you can find out more details about the competition. So thank you for listening to me. Over to you, Pipini.
Thank you, Ms. Shalini. Okay, let's move to the Scratch workshop now. So to conduct the session, I invite Ms. Vijani Priyavardhana, Assistant Lecturer, Faculty of Computing.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome all of you to the Scratch workshop. So now I'm going to teach you about Scratch. It's a tool for the beginners actually to learn computer programming. Okay, so let's get started. So what is computer programming? Anyone of you know? Okay, actually a computer program is a set of instructions or a collection of instructions that can be executed by the computer to perform any kind of task. So basically these computer programs are written by computer programming languages. And about Java programming, there are so many programming languages. The thing is, we all have to learn these programming languages in order to do computer programming. Okay, and also another thing that you have to learn is algorithms. That means what are the things you are going to do in the computer program. Okay, so here as a beginner, so for all of you as a school children, so there are multiple ways for beginners to start programming. Okay, before learning a large set of computer programming languages, you can take the first step as a beginner to the computer programming. There are several ways. So how many of you have heard about flowcharts? Flowcharts? So it's a graphical representation of a program. Okay, we represent each of the steps in the program in a particular symbol. Okay, there's a flow in the flow chart. Likewise, so you can have a graphical representation and also pseudocodes. You write the instructions in your own language. And also this Scratch. What is Scratch? So it's a tool actually. Today we are going to learn about Scratch. So here there are three important techniques that we have to apply in computer programming. They are sequence, selection, and repetition. Okay, so basically in these flowcharts you can see sequence is a set of instructions one after the other. Okay, after this instruction then goes to the next instruction. Likewise, selection means we have some kind of a condition. Okay, if this condition is true, then we can then the computer should execute this particular instruction. If it is false, go to the other side. Likewise, that is selection. And the repetition is if we want to do the same thing for several times, like to print your name 10 times. Likewise, the same thing, you can use repetition technique. Okay, so we can use each of these three techniques using Scratch as well. Okay, so Scratch is basically a block-based visual programming language. Visual, you can see that what you are doing. Okay, you can see actually you are dragging the items into the location, and then you can see what is happening. Then you can create online projects using block-like interface. Let's move on to the hands-on session and see. So here, using Scratch, you can create interactive stories, computer games, and also some kind of animations. Okay, all of you would like to make some cartoons, right? So you can use Scratch and do some kind of programming using the tools available. Then you can make your own cartoon. So first of all, you have to create an account. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, you have to open your web browser and go to this link. Okay. Then you can see this interface. First of all, you have to create an account. Okay. So you have to click on this Join Scratch button. Okay. Join Scratch button. And then it will give you a small window to type your username and password. And also, in order to create your Scratch account, you have to provide some details like filling forms. It will give you step by step. After giving a username and password, then you have to set your country. Then next, set your date of birth, set your gender, and give your email address. Okay. So you have to remember the password of your email address because you have to confirm your account through the email address. Okay. So these are the 5 steps that you can use to create your account. And then after creating your account, you can see this message, welcome to Scratch, then your name. Okay. I will give you a few minutes to create your own Scratch account. So if you have done, you can send me a message. Yes, and also if you already have a Scratch account, you can use it. Okay, no need to create a new account. If you don't have a Scratch account, you have to follow these steps and create a Scratch account. Okay. Okay, after getting this welcome to Scratch window, you have to click on Get Started button. Can you see this Get Started button on the screen? Okay, so you have to follow all the steps and then you can see this welcome window. Then click on Get Started button. Okay. Then you can see this web page, this one. Okay, get started. So first of all, once you have got this page, first of all, you have to go to log into your email account and then confirm your Scratch account. Okay, quickly log into your email account. There will be an email sent by Scratch. Then you have to click on the link given and confirm your account. Okay. Okay. When you clicked on the link given in the email, then you can see this window. There's a button. Okay, let's go. That means you have confirmed your account. Okay. Then click on okay, let's go. Now you have your own Scratch account. Now let's see what are the things available. You will get this window. Okay, after clicking this okay, let's go button, you will see this page actually. So here you can see the menu bar, you can see your logged account name here, then you can see few tabs in the menu bar. Okay. Then now we are going to create a new project. Okay, using Scratch. So you can see create button on this tab. Okay, click on create button. And also you will find so many tutorials on Scratch by clicking the tutorials tab as well. Okay, now let's create a simple scenario like a cat is walking towards and backwards. Okay, forward and backward. Okay, here I will give you a brief introduction to this page actually. So to do that, I will share the screen. This one. Okay, now I have my own account. I'm going to log in with that. Okay, now I'm going to click on create button. Okay, here. So this is the place that you are going to create your project. So here in the left side, can you see on the left side, there are blue color icons, right? So these are called as code blocks. These code blocks also categorized into different categories like motion categories in blue color, looks, sound, events, control. According to the step that you are using, these code blocks are given. Okay, you can modify them and add according to the program that you are making. Then in the middle section, this middle section, that is to implement your code. Okay, you can drag from the code blocks into the implement section and create your own program. Okay, and next to that, on the right side, you can see there's a cat on the display window. Okay, that is where you see the actual output according to your program. Okay, then there are two buttons. Can you see a green color flag and a red color octagon here? These two buttons are to start your program and stop your program. Okay, execute and stop. After creating your program, you can execute and stop. Okay, and let's create an example, a walking cat. Okay, I will share the screen. This is the example that you are going to create. Okay, so read the scenario given here. When we press the green flag, that is our run button. Okay, when we press the green flag, the cat will move 10 steps forward, right hand side. Okay, then wait for 1 second. Then move another 10 steps, wait for 1 second. Again, move for 10 steps, wait for 1 second, and move 10 steps backward. That means coming to the starting place. Now let's see how to do that. Okay, now I'm going to share. My Scratch window here. Now you have to start with the green flag. When the green flag is clicked, you can drag like this. So this code block is coming under events. Okay, drag this code block into here. This is like a puzzle. Okay, you're connecting pieces of puzzles together to create your program. When the green flag clicked, what you have to do? You have to move the cat 10 steps forward. This cat is walking. Okay, after that, under this control section, you have wait 1 second code block. Okay, you can change these values. If you need to move in 20 steps, you can change 20. Likewise, if you need to wait for 2 seconds or 0.5 seconds, you can change like this. Okay, now again, I'm going to do it according to my story. Now, again, the cat needs to move 10 steps like this. You can drag it. Then, under control, drag this, wait 1 second. Okay, another 10 steps forward, another 10 steps forward, then wait for 1 second. Then, going backwards, what you have to do? So you have to give a negative value. Okay, minus 30. That means coming back to the starting point. Okay, so this is my program. Now I'm going to execute this program. Let's see what will happen to this cat. Can you all see this cat? Hello? Can you all see this cat in the
Yes,
output?
miss.
Okay, now I'm going to now I have created my program. I'm going to click on this green color flag. Okay, can you see? Move to few steps forward and coming back to the starting point. Again, I'm going to execute that. So this is a simple program, right? It's a kind of a sequence, one after the other. Okay. So I mentioned about 3 scenarios like sequence, selection, and repetition. Okay. First one is done. Shall we do another example? So now we have created our program to this cat. Now I'm going to change the character. Okay. I'm going to change the character. I will show you that. Here, this one is done. Example 2 is move the beetle. Beetle, a small animal, right? An insect. Now I'm going to change the character. So how to change the character or the sprite? It's called a sprite in Scratch. Okay. So I will show you how to change the character. Okay. Now I'm going to create it will create a project. Now here is the cat is given as the default character. Now can you see this choose a sprite icon? Choose a sprite icon here. Then you can see this choose a sprite icon next to that. Okay, click on that, and then a lot of characters are here. Okay, we are going to go to the animals category and take the beetle. Okay, now you have a beetle here. Can you see? If you don't need this character anymore, you can delete it. Can you see the delete icon next to the character? Okay, I'm going to remove this cat. Now I have the beetle. Now I'm going to do this story. When the flag is clicked, beetle glides 1 second to the Okay, X means the x-axis. I will mention that one as well. In the output window, the center point is 0. Okay, center is 0. Then you can move into x-axis or y-axis, goes from minus 240 to plus 240. Okay, minus 240 to plus 240. Okay, starting from the 0th point in the middle of the output window or the display window, the steps are counting from the x-axis and y-axis. Okay, I hope that is clear to you. Now let's do our second example. Okay, here. When the flag is clicked, that is our start point. When the flag is clicked, then you need to animate this beetle. Okay, glide 1 second to x-axis. You have to mention the point that the beetle should move. Okay, likewise, I am going to mention the point. You can give any location that you need to move the beetle. Okay, then turn. Turn 15 degrees. So somebody is drawing on the Zoom window. Can you please stop drawing these lines? Because it is shared among all of us. Okay. Okay, thank you. Don't draw anything in the Zoom window. Okay, it is visible for all of us. Okay. Okay, now then wait for 1 second. Now I'm going to move this beetle here and there on the output window. Okay, then turn 75 degrees. Okay, you can make it as you like. I'm going to do my example, 75 degrees. Turning and moving, turning, moving likewise. Okay, the beetle is going here and there. Then wait for 1 second. My second program is finished. Now I'm going to execute that. Okay. Can you see? The beetle is moving. According to its current position, it moves to the positions given in the program. Okay. Can you see it's turning and moving likewise? Okay. Now you know what code block. What is the block to turn the character? What is the block to move the character? Okay. In how many degrees that character needs to turn, or how many steps the character need to move into the into which direction actually. Okay. Using those few things, okay, you can create my next task. I will give you a task. Okay. It is your turn now. Can you see my screen? So you have to move the beetle on the screen as shown in the diagram. Okay. Can you see this diagram? Left side, then coming down, then the other side, going to top, likewise. Okay. You have to think carefully and try different code blocks. Okay. All the blocks are given. You can use any blocks given to move, to turn, to change the direction, likewise. Okay. You have to create this small program. I will give you a few minutes. using a mobile phone also, it's possible, okay, as an app as well. Can we change? Yeah, you can change the sprite, the character. Any other issues? Now, let's move on to our next task. We are going to create a small game. So this is your answer for the previous activity. Okay, you can actually change these values. Okay, this is the answer for the previous activity. When the flag is clicked, the beetle moves 110 steps. Okay, then wait for 1 second. Then turn 90 degrees. Okay, according to the picture, you have to turn it in 90 degrees. Then wait for 1 second. Then move another 100 steps. Okay, likewise, you can move the beetle. Then game with multiple characters. Okay, cat is using a mouse. Okay, cat and a mouse. So how to do this? Can you all see the output? It should be like this. Okay. Okay, like this, you can create a small game. Now let's see how to do that. Okay, now I am going to share the Scratch window. I'm going to take a new file. File, new. Can you see this? Okay, now I'm going to take a mouse. So you have to search for a mouse. Okay, mouse 1 is there. I'm going to take it. Then I'm going to take another cat, not this one, in a different pose. So I'm going to search for a cat. This one? Okay. First, I'm going to select the mouse. Okay. This is cat, this is mouse. When you select the character, you can see into which character that you are going to create your code here. Okay. Now, first, I'm going to select the mouse. What you have to do? So, when you move your computer mouse pointer, this mouse should turn into the mouse pointer and follow the mouse pointer. Okay, that is the thing you have to do. Okay, and also you have to continuously do the same. Okay, that means a loop. Okay, when you move the mouse pointer, mouse follows the mouse pointer. Okay, forever. And also another thing you have to say, if the distance between the mouse pointer and the mouse is greater than 20 points. Okay, if the distance is correct, then only mouse follows. Okay, those are the things that we are going to do now. Okay, now I am going to do that. When the flag is clicked, okay, you have to take the control block forever, this one. Okay, that means continuously you are going to repeat the same again and again. Okay, and another condition, if condition, inside this loop, how to keep it inside, drag it into the forever block. Okay, so here into this space you can put the condition. What is my condition? Okay, it is in the operators section. Okay, if something is greater than 50, this one. Okay, not that one. In the operator section, Yeah, this one I have to take greater than 20. What is greater than 20? The mouse pointer. The distance to the mouse pointer. Okay, you have to take it. It is coming under sensing. Okay, under sensing, you can see distance to mouse pointer. You have to drag this into this location. Into this location. Can you see? Now your code is complete. Here, when the flag is clicked forever, what you have to do, the task you have to put inside this. If the distance to the mouse pointer from the mouse, okay, if it is greater than 20, then do this task. Which task? Now I'm going to place the task. Point towards the mouse pointer. Okay, it's coming under motion. Mouse should point towards the mouse pointer. Okay, if you need to point towards some other one, then you can select from this drop down. Okay, now I'm going to point this mouse towards my mouse pointer. Okay, then after that, point and move. Move how many steps? You can customize that. Okay, into this, move 15 steps. I'm going to mention move 15 steps. Then after that, you can change this mouse, its costume actually, different directions. Okay, how to change the costume of the mouse. Okay, can you see the costumes tab here? Then you can see like it is running towards the mouse pointer. Okay, costume. Can you see? It is changing. Okay, when you change the costume again and again, it looks like running. Okay, this is the costume 2. Okay, now how to change it? Next costume is coming under looks. How it looks like. Now, after moving, suddenly it's changed to the next costume. Okay, then wait for few seconds. Wait for few seconds. If you need to move the mouse faster, then you can give a small amount like this. Okay, if it should be slower than this, you can give 1 second or 2 seconds likewise. But the cat is chasing the mouse, right? The mouse should run, then it should be a small amount. Okay, so that is for the mouse. Now let's see. For now, I'm going to remove this cat. Okay, now let's see how the mouse moves. Okay, I'm going to execute. Can you see? It follows my mouse pointer. Can you see that? Yes, students?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now do it up to this point. Okay. Make it like this in your own computers. Okay. Take a mouse character. Yeah. Already done. Okay, great. You can stop it like this.
Miss?
Then you are going, yes, hello?
Yeah, Miss, you're going a bit too fast. I was kind of focused on this. I was unable to make this program. Is it all right if I could ask for some time to do this?
I'm going faster. Okay, anyway, I'm going to share these slides with you all. All the answers are given. Okay, later you can follow these slides when you're free and do it once again. Also, there are so many tutorials given in Scratch. Okay, you can follow them and learn by yourself as well. Okay, the thing is you have to think carefully and also be creative to make this kind of animations by your own. Okay, next one, I am going to make the cat. Okay, I'm going to add a cat here. cat number 2.
Can you
Okay.
repeat what are we
Now,
going to do again?
Okay. So this is the scenario. Cat is chasing the mouse. Okay. First, first of all, I am going to take the mouse and move it towards the mouse pointer. Okay, mouse pointer means a computer mouse pointer. The mouse is moving towards the mouse pointer. When you move the mouse pointer around like this, it follows the mouse pointer. Okay, this is the code into that, like this. Okay, I'm going to execute and show you. Can you see? It follows my mouse pointer. Okay, can you see? It continuously follows my mouse pointer. That is the scenario for the mouse. Okay, then we have to take another character, cat, which is chasing this mouse. Okay, that is the scenario we are going to create. Is it clear up to now? Any questions? If you have any questions, let me know. Okay. Shall we program the cat also? Okay, now take your cat. This is the cat. Now here you can see the cat. Cat is selected. This is the program according to the cat. Okay, what you have to do? Okay. Okay, when the flag is clicked, when the program started, what you have to do? You have to move the cat towards the mouse forever. It is chasing the mouse. Okay, so forever, it is a control. Forever block I am going to drag here. Okay, what you have to do? This cat should point towards. Where is the point towards block? It is coming under motion. Okay, point towards. I'm going to take it here. Point towards, not the mouse pointer. Now you have to select it as mouse 1. This is your previous character. Okay, it should point towards the mouse. Okay, and also not only point towards, it will move. It will move towards the mouse. How many steps? I will make it as 3. If you need to make it slower than this, you can give 1 or 2. Likewise, if you need to pass the mouse, then you can give a large value. Likewise. Okay. Now let's see what is happening. When the flag is clicked, mouse is following my mouse pointer. Cat is following the mouse. Can you see? Can you see that? Okay. Now do that. Okay. This is the program for the mouse. This is the program for the cat. Okay. Both are doing at the same time, because when it is started, when the flag is clicked. Okay. We start when the flag is clicked. Both programs will run in parallel. Okay. You can change these values and see what is happening. Okay.
Miss, can we also put a costume for the cat so the feet will move?
If there are costumes available for this cat, you can do that. Okay. But here only one costume is available for this cat. Okay. If it is given, you can change. Okay. Now you can make it furthermore, like when cat is near to the mouse, mouse is saying meek, meek. Likewise, you can give you can give sounds, and also to the cat you can give meow, like sound. Okay, you can program those things as well. Here you can see the sound. You can record your own voice as well. Okay, follow the tutorials and learn how to record your own voice and how to put them into these characters. You can make your own cartoons using this Scratch tool. Okay, so for now, I'm going to add a kind of a label, meek, into the mouse. When the cat touches the mouse, it gives meek. Okay, so how to do that? It should be to the mouse, into the mouse. I'm going to make this program here, take it here, then I have enough space. Then when the flag is clicked, this is another program. Okay, all the things are happening at the same time. Okay, when the flag is clicked. Okay, then what you have to do, for it should be also forever. Forever, when the cat is coming towards the mouse, it will give meek. Okay, as a label. Then if which one? If the mouse is touching the cat. Okay, this one. No, not that one. So I will show you the answer. This one. Okay. Can you see? This part is to add the meek sound to the mouse. And next one, to the cat, when the cat is points towards the mouse, it will play sound meow. Okay, you can find out this sound in the sound section. Okay, so since we are running out of time, it's almost 2:30. I'll share these slides with you all. Okay, and then you can try the game. Okay, we already created our game that cat is chasing the mouse like this. Okay, you can customize this game furthermore. Okay, so using this Scratch, you can do another examples as well. Follow the tutorials and then you can make like a dog chasing a ball, shark attack game, and also animated stories, snake games, and many more. You can create your own animations. Okay, if you have any questions, please ask now. You can do experiments with this. Okay, I will share these slides with you all. And if you have any questions, how to put a background? Yes, a very good question. I will show you that. This one. Okay. Yeah. Can you see my screen? This is how to put a background. Can you see here in this right side, there is backdrops. Okay, click on that. Okay, then you can see backdrop tabs coming here. Okay, you can change the background. How to change the background? You can have a color, or else you can have a picture. Okay, you can use these tools to add a backdrop. This one is to add a picture from your computer. Okay, this is to add a color. Likewise, you can change the background as well. Any other questions? There are few backgrounds available in this Scratch, and also you can upload. I think you can just add a picture to the background, and also a picture you can change. Okay. Any other questions? Not kind of animated background. Okay. You can try the tutorials and see whether it is possible.
Me teacher.
Any
Teacher,
questions? Yeah.
teacher, the class for Unity, is it? Can we use that for the competition also?
This one you can join with Unity workshop as well. Okay.
Right.
If you don't have further more questions, we can wind up the session. If you have any questions, I will give a few more minutes to ask questions. No, any questions, right? Okay. So thank you for participating for the Scratch session, and then you can join with Unity session as well. Is Pipuni there?
Yes, thank you very much, Ms. Vijani, for your guidance.
You're welcome, Pipuni.
Okay. Okay, since everyone was not there at the beginning of the session, I will take another 5 minutes before the Unity session to remind you about the coding contest again, okay? Okay. In the coding contest, we have two categories. Coding contest Junior 1 from grade 6 to grade 9 and coding contest Senior from grade 10 and onwards. So what you have to do is you have to create an e-learning system application. To design, you can select any kind of tool for the design. You can choose any language for your coding. And it should be informative and interesting one. Okay. You cannot come up with the solution which is an integrator of a framework because we mainly focus on the coding written by yourself. Okay. So after that, there are some few rules that you should follow. For the first rule, you have to stay fit to the theme. The theme is e-learning, so you have to follow the theme. Then the maximum team count can be 5 members. If you want, you can do the coding contest alone also. And the team, if you are using a team, the team member should be from the same school. If there are multiple groups from your school, you cannot participate. You cannot represent 2 teams at one time. Okay. So you have to be in a single team. So there are 2 rounds in the coding contest initial round and the final round. The initial round will start from the second week of October, and 10 group will be selected to the grand finale. In the final round, the 3 group will be selected as the winner, first runners up, and the second runners up. So what we mainly focus in this coding contest is the code written by yourself and the idea, how innovative your idea is. Okay, that is what we are mainly focused on.